line. Check the radio, pit crew is far from slow. The lights no longer yellow. Ready, steady, go. Crank it up. Oh, it's racing. 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 In love with the ride. Burning rubber smells real nice. Fuel it up once or twice. Come on, fast is the way to drive. Crowds all on their feet, not one bothered by the heat. Imagine them in the driver's seat. Checkered flag would be sweet. Crank it up. Oh, it's racing. 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 Everybody get ready. On your feet. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Crank it up. Crank it up. Oh, it's racing. 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 Crank it up.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Christian the Crusader Shriver, and you are tuned in with us right now on PTM Racing TV, where tonight, from the hard racing hard battles of the Money Race Invitational last night on Bristol Dirt, to now a full-on enduro of Demolition Derby proportions with 2 heats and a main event to follow. It's all happening live right now on PTM Racing TV. Hi again, everyone. As always, welcome back to our show, and welcome back, as always, we get settled up for tonight's action here. We're going to take a look at how things are going to play out here tonight. Our track tech talk of the evening, obviously Bristol Dirt. Well, it's Bristol Dirt. You got the idea of it at this point. This track, though, right now, the wear and tear of the area itself, not too bad in this case. There's still a little bit more ground clearance, a lot of runs down there you can still hold on to. As you see, though, that will burn up over time with the way things come down, the way things break down and around here. So expect a lot of crazy racing when things get out of control and get a little hectic around here. Currently right now, drivers are getting set up for the main event here, of the heat number 1. They've been dealing with the practice laps right now, kind of spick and span and taking care of things. And I'm going to give you guys a little warning right now. It's late night here, and it's going to be a late night getting to work for me in the morning. So you might hear me throw a few cuss words or some slang in there. Don't worry, I will keep it sort of PG-13, but I don't promise nothing. This could be a little bit of a rated R special the way my mouth goes. Just like right there, you see a little bit of a rated R flipping around and a little all over the place. The old 30 of Jacob Houston, that is. You just got sent around a little bit harder. You're not even really in the race, and they're already flipping around. So what is going on tonight with this race here? Well, this is the Autism Awareness Speaks, of course, race. This is a charity event that will help guide a lot of friends and family, especially the drivers, in their times of need and time of play here. So they are right now currently just getting those final little practice laps in, getting things taken care of. And of course tonight, this being a major run in or two for a lot of drivers, a lot of folks here, obviously having a very big special heart here, having that deals with autism. And I'll be honest with you folks, and just a little bit of a heads up, I even have my form of issues with autism. I actually have Asperger's syndrome, so I fight with that on a constant basis of my life. It never gets any easier, and it's amazing to me what these friends, family, and drivers can do for you when it comes to this kind of stuff. So we're going to refresh the stream real quick and get set up for the action now, as the drivers are getting ready for heat number 1 on the grading order right now. let's look and see who we have on the lineup here. Oh my, looks going to start with the 33 of Travis Barkley. It is outside. It's going to be Rebecca Millett in the number 14. Number 2, it's going to be the 75 of Jesse Johnsrud. And it is outside. It's going to be the 72 of Tyler Rainey. Row number 3, it's going to be Jesse Wall, and the 2 is outside the 41 of Charles Miller. Row number 4, it's going to be Daniel Worthington. The 13 is outside the 003 of Thorne Zimmerman. Row number 5, the 30 of Jacob Houston. You saw a minute ago, and it is outside the 9 of Jason Boyd. Row number 6 is going to be Justin Johnson. The 10 is outside the 25 of Nathan Lemons. Row number 7 is going to be, looks like it's going to be Jordan McAvoy in the 422. Is outside the 34 of Brandon Gibbs. Row number 8, it's Mitch Williams in the 55. Is outside the 187 of Cody Dorsey. Row number 9, it's going to be Justin Holt, and the 311 is outside the 94 of Bobby Hall Jr. Row number 10, it's going to be Dylan Dickerson, and the 11 is outside the 29 of Chris Elliott. Row number 11, it's going to be Cody J. Harrison. The 3 is outside the 21 of Matt Fletchel. Row number 12, it's going to be the 70 of Dustin Smith. Is outside the 89 of Derek Holachak. Row number 13, it's going to be Thomas Goldsberry in the 34. Or 54, I should say. It is outside the 89 of the 89 or 19, I should say, of Kevin Winker. So, time score is going all over the place around us here, folks. So apologies in advance. Row 14, it's going to be Brandon Minnick. The 60 is outside. It's going to be the 44 of Jeff Pittman. Final star is Dan Irvin in the 08, and then the 101 of Dakota Shepard to round out your field for our first heat of the night. Heat number 1 coming your way here in just a little bit. Their drivers getting settled up, getting taken care of things here. As they are wanting to do, they'll pace themselves around, get set up. In a track slate, track position here. Everybody looking sharp, shoot table and all that. Big crowd on hand here tonight. A lot of fans here joined in with us immediately. And it's great to see you all on the show. We hope to give you a good show and a good battle here. We're going to have 30 laps of distance for heat number 1. We'll see how this one plays out. We saw how the race was last night. Well, whatever you saw last night, throw that out the window. There's nothing clean about this one. Here we go. On to the start we go. Green flag is out. We're underway, and that didn't take long. And I think Rebecca Millett just got reminded this is an Enduro, so that means there's going to be carnage. Oh, no. I was wondering what would happen in Bristol Dirt when you did this, and now I think I figured out what happens. Out of the gate, though, it's going to be Travis Barkley in that 33 taking the early advantage, managing to avoid trouble, and Jesse Johnsrud is actually going to have a little bit of run with them as Jesse Wall, the old 2M right now, doing a pretty good job staying with it. 150 lap main event. These drivers will be handling through here in just a little bit. But right now they have to go through this situation. They have to go through this battle right now. Thorne Zimmerman, how about this? Charging his way through, up 4 spots from where he was at earlier. In the back of the pack right now, after everyone kind of got a little all crooked sideways and out of control here. It looks like we have a little bit of a run or two coming from the boys in the back. Chris Elliott in the 29 dealing with the 54T of Thomas Goldsberry. As the 44 of Jeff Pittman and Jason Boyd in the number 101 fighting their way out around the track. Some solid battles early on here, but it looks like the race leaders will be the ones to keep our eye on to begin with. And oh, I should say that Thorne just takes the 33 for a ride. Oh man, Travis Barkley goes out into the no man's land territory. He gets sent out of the ballpark. I don't think he's going to appreciate that too much. But remember, there's only a select amount of spots available. There's only 21 you can get into the show. 43 tracks positions are available here tonight, and there are 30 drivers in this heat alone. So you can guarantee there's going to be a little bit more later on. That's the beauty of this race, man, is they are all trying to survive and just trying to stay with it. With these Enduros, you got to be very, very careful. That is for sure. Yvonne Melgard, a lot of cars for a heat. Great for a charity race. Yes, it is, Yvonne. Go back to our TV3 camera right now. You see a packed crowd here at Bristol Motor Speedway in the dirt, and you can just see it looked like everybody earlier was smashing and banging around. I think they got that out of their system. Now they're actually trying to do some racing out there. Remember, there's 21 transfer spots here tonight. And right now, your top 21, Tyler Rainey, Thomas Goldsberry, Chris Elliott, Daniel Worthington, and Jason Boyd. with Dan Irvin in the 08 right now getting taken for a little bit of a ride here between him and Jason Boyd. They are the ones battling it out so far. That's kind of the hardship of these enduros, man, is you have to find a way to try to survive them and not wreck each other. But when you're out on the track, there's no teams, there's no friendships. It's you either win or you lose in the heats, and that's how you make it to the feature. And that right now is what you're seeing up on the show here as now the carnage begins again. Looks like Justin Johnson got spun out and sent around. It looks like there's even more trouble. Oh no, oh no. And yeah, for the record, the damage is off, by the way. Daniel Worthington just lost his transfer spot. Oh my. Oh no, that's kind of the abrupt nature of this. Is you literally are trying to survive and trying to keep your transfer spot. Thomas Goldberry is on the bubble right now. We're gonna go on board with him here. You know, when I came in, the boys and everyone said that this track was absolutely perfect for running an enduro on, and they said they had a lot of fun with it. Well, I can see them having fun with it, but does that necessarily mean it's a good place to throw people around and send them to the upboard room? You ask me, but apparently they're doing what they want to around here, so. This Autism Awareness Speaks race, though, is definitely one for the making, and I would usually say you want to back off and try not to smack them around too much, but obviously that is not the case. Jordan McAvoy in that 422, he's on the bubble right now. He's in trouble. And he actually has a race win here on the show because of the Enduros, but that might not help him much. Oh no. Major wreck. He's in trouble. He's in trouble. He literally went from 21st down to 22nd, down to 23rd. He's in major problem territory, getting sent, flipped around like a cartwheel in gymnastic over here. Gets a refire. He's down to only 24. He's still got a chance to get some laps back, get his chance back at it. We were down to only 18 laps to go here. To be honest with you, I'd be amazed if he can even survive that, much less trying to get around that. Heat number 2 definitely wheeled in some crazy moves. Yeah, this is definitely the case right now. Well, right now, wait, Bruisers, who put that up there? What are you? Get that off my down my Tower of Doom. I didn't say you could put the subtitle in there. Alright, there you go. You got that fixed? Okay, I'll deal with that now. How about, no, you can do a little bit better than that. How about that? Alright, there you go. There, now we're not strapping on any toes or anything like that down there, guys. Alright, good. But right now, as we were talking about that, the Lone Star Racing number 14 of old Brandon Minnick takes the race lead and has the early advantage right now. Coming across here right out on the back straightaway. Oh no, there's more damage. I think I see a 187 Cody Dorsey sidey there. We'll talk with the drivers as we go along here as well, folks, but we're going to try to keep it nice and cool for the heats here. Because they actually are trying to race down there and trying to survive. Your top 3 right now, Nathan Lemons, Brandon Minnick, and Matt Fletchel. Surprisingly, Matt Fletchel last night, man, he was put up quite a fight there here on the show. He was giving it everything he had up to the end, but he just came up a little short, but he still gave it everything he was going for, and he knew that if he had to, he was going to throw it to the wall and throw it to the end, but it didn't quite work out the way he was hoping for, I think, that night. Back and forth. Everybody's still holding on for what they can here. Thomas Goldberry moving into the 19th spot, and the driver that started second is right now on the bubble. That'd be Rebecca Millette there right now, currently from Canada, one of our only Canadians out here, and then Dan Irvin from Australia. If you came from down under, he decided to stop by and have a little fun with us here, and it's great to see him back out. Laps winding down to the final 10 laps to go here, and that 21st transfer spot is between Rebecca and Dylan Dickerson. And as I say that, he moves it right into Rebecca, goes right up from the corner and takes her for a ride. That's not nice to do to a woman. Well, the good news is for him is that Rebecca managed to get a little lucky. And I think the 3 there didn't appreciate that. Whoa! Oh, 4 wide down the back straightaway. I think he was just trying to tell him, like, hey, man, what the heck you doing? That's no way to treat a lady. You don't hit a woman on the track or in real life. What is wrong with you? To that, well, it is an Enduro, so, I mean, fair game. But not in real life. Don't do that in real life. Oh, no, and I think Dylan's going to get payback for that one. Oh, but Rebecca gets spun as well. Bubble time. Oh. Charles Miller right now moving closer up. He's about 3/2 of a second. There's Charles. Oh, he spins it on turn 3. Oh, no. Jordan McAvoy right now is the only one on the bubble, and you know he's going to send it to Dylan. Watch out. Straight to the bottom he goes, and well, you know, the thing is right now, these guys are trying to avoid each other. That's why they're going from the bottom line to the high side. They don't want to get spun. And the problem, though, is if you give out the opening, well, it's hard to catch them back up. That's kind of the beauty I'm starting to see with Bristol Dirt. It's really kind of playing in, and Dylan Dickerson managing to make a jump around old McAvoy yet again. This is a battle for the bubble. That final transfer spot right now. Oh, and as I say that, Dylan gets the spin, and that completely overshadows this collision, and now that might have just ended his streak to try to get in there. Jordan McAvoy is the final driver on the shot. He's only got 5 laps needing to be completed here. Will he be able to hold out? Right now we have a new race leader here, that being Matt Fletchel, the 21. Who gave that guy a license to ride out here? Much less, how is he even winning out here right now? I'm amazed at this. Puts it side by side there with him with the 41. Hard on the momentum, trying to get something going. Charles Miller right now trying desperately to catch up to Travis Barkley, and then Jordan McAvoy. While Matt Fletchel is just kind of, well, he's just kind of hanging around here. Cody J. Harris is way behind in the field by about 5 seconds here of a gap. That's a big gap here for Bristol Dirt. So we're going to have 2 to go now as they come across here at turn 3 and 4. We've got 1 more heat to go. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Producers, get that back. Where was that? Oh, someone just got sent past the shadow run and sent straight to the bottomless pit of hell. He just got sent to the upper room. And speaking of he sent to the upper room, we have our new transfer spot. McAvoy managing to get ahead. So is Travis Barkley, and Chris Elliott now moves into the final transfer spot. But Charles Miller is catching up quick. He needs time here. Final lap. Does he have time to catch them? This is going to be interesting. Elliott trying to stay ahead. He's got less than a second ahead right now. He knows they're coming for him, though. Justin Johnson will make it into the main event. Will Chris Elliott be able to do so out of turn 4? He is going to be your final driver to the transfer. Oh, Matt Fletchel wins it here in the first heat. Good on him for a good battle and a good run there from his case, but that was just insane. Here is your heat winner, the number 21, Matt Fletchel. So he takes home heat number 1 here. Gives himself the chance of a lifetime to try to take home a little bit of money, a little bit of prize funds around. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. What have they put into the arena? They can't seem to get away from one another around here. So here's your top 18. We'll show the top 21 here in a second here that will make it in. Chris Elliott, your last driver, making it to the cut. Everybody else you see is going home. That's okay. I think they had a few beers, and I think they'll be all right with this one. It's going all to a good cause, so who cares? Dan Irvin, unfortunately, will not make it in. Thorne Zimmerman, a shocker here. He does not make it in, of all things. Thomas Goldsberry will not make it in as well. Interesting. The dilemma there. That is shocking, to say the least. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Let's start them up. We're going to go across the lineup right now for heat number 2. It's going to be Michael Atterbury, and the 59 is outside. Jace Johnsrud in the 39. Row number 2, Eric Dorsey in the 07. It is outside. AJ Ogle in the 38. Row number 3, Kenneth Graves in the 40 is outside. Jesse Christie in the 82. And then row number 4 is Jacob Lastier and Lassiter, and then number 5 is outside Wayne Pierce in the number 1. Row number 5, Clifford Bellamy 002, and then Alex A. Bergeron in the number 12 out of Canada. The world champions here, folks. Travis Null in the 57 is outside Gage Fuller in the 91. Our next rows we'll see here. It's going to be Sweet Swede Melgard in the 15 is outside. Old Chris Myers in the 48. Row number 8 is going to be Jonathan Evans in the 35 is outside. Thomas Suttles in the 05. Row number 9 is going to be Michael King in the 6-7 is outside. Bowden Brandt in the 159. And then the next row 10 is going to be Joshua Abbey in the 15 is outside. It's going to be, looks like that's going to be Van Martin in the old 98. Row number 12, or 11, I say, Dayton Lloyd, the 45 is outside. David Cardwell in the 58. Row number 12 now, Dwayne Moss in the 030, and it is outside Kellen Voigt in the 28. Your final starters here tonight. We will see it will be, looks like, going to be Levi Highland in the 22 is outside. Tristan Sykes in the 99. Play out one the 111. Arcade as we go to the green flag here up on the show right now. The producers wouldn't even let me have a chance to finish out what we had here, for crying out loud. And they're already wrecking back there, of course. Why not? Oh no! Oh no! And the madness begins, my friends. Oh dear. You could almost sense that was coming. And apparently our producers forgot to finish the overlay out when you were doing that around here. How many times do I got to keep telling you to stop messing up my stuff around here? Hold on a minute. Give me a minute. There we go. I think that should fix it. There we go. Took them long enough. All right. So out of the gate here, out of the ruts. Oh, my God. Oh, no. There goes the 57. He's up on his roof. He got sent out of here. Travis Null, I don't think he's making the cut. A little love for the old Melgard camp right now. Well, you know, we'll bring in the Melgard camp later. Sweet Swede with Yvonne rooting him in here right now. Going to work there on the middle line, bottom line, right, work back into the corner. They're doing a battle for the top 10 here. It looks like Swede's just trying to stay away from everybody else. He's trying to run that bottom line and just do his own thing. I don't blame him. Alex A. Bergeron, he knows how to run with the best of them out here. One of the only other Canadian drivers out here, he was him and Rebecca Millette that were running earlier. And Alex, I will say this, man, if you were going to do a silver chrome job on that thing, why did you think it was a good idea to be one of the only 2 drivers that has a chrome job to it? You stick out like a sore thumb down there, dude. No offense. Eric Dorsey there in that 07. Well, the only thing he sticks out of is right now in the race lead. He's got a big lead and a half going for himself right now. Oh, Michael Atberry there and AJ Ogle following right behind, making a little bit of a charge up into the run here down that back straightaway. Everybody gunning for it early, trying to hang in with it here right now. We're going to look back and look at our bubble point right now. That would be Michael King in the 67. And Michael, it's best to run now, man. Save it while you last. Oh, I guess he's going to ignore my advice. He's going to try to take that 22 on. The 22, Levi Hyman, man, he's already a lap down. He ain't got nothing to lose other than take out Michael King. He doesn't do it this time, though. He leaves him alone. I guess he decided not to. Oh, I shouldn't speak too soon. Oh, there goes King. Oh, no. And the 16, and I don't know who that was. I think that was a 99. No, that wasn't 99. I don't know who that was. That was a 69 or something. He just got set out of here. Tristan Sykes will take over that transfer spot. He's got the final transfer now locked in. He's about a 4-second lead ahead of Gage Fuller, but I think we all know right about now that that doesn't mean jack when you're around here with these Enduros. One thing I must say, though, about these heats that I really do enjoy and I love is that you have to run consistently around here when you're running in the heats to make the transfer. I honestly think that's a better way of doing an Enduro than actually just a regular kind of just get out there and let them go out and see what happens kind of style. 60 drivers in total signed up for us tonight. We were told before we even came on there was not enough to even do the broadcast and all that, but yeah, we said to heck with it. They were like, no, just we'll give you a little bit of help and go with it anyway. So we decided to bring it. We decided to come out here and just have a good beer or two, and while we're at it, call a race if we can. See what happens here is that 91 of Gage Fuller currently falling back a little bit. He's a little bit in trouble because there are folks coming up from him right now. That Kenneth Graves is one of them. He's pushing hard right now down on those runs and on that position. And Gage sent out of the ballpark once again. He just took the cone with him. Oh, man. Somebody get that 57 out of here. He's blocking traffic more than I do usually on an I-35 exit. Oh, man. That Fletchel, that was fun. Well, I hope it was. It better been fun for you guys in there. It's hard to call on the booth when you're on the track, man. Jonathan Evans right now having to see if he can stay out there with Alex A. Bergeron. Yeah, Bergeron, the biggest thing we've kind of told about before, he is a world champion in class license. He is one of two actually here tonight. The other, surprisingly, is Davin Cardwell, and well, old Cardwell I think got left high and dry. I don't think the drivers wanted to rescue him. So we might only have one world champion here tonight that will be, or at least license-wise, that will be actually able to finish this out right now. 17 laps to go in the heat number 2. I tell you, this is just absurd how crazy these things are. These Enduros, man. I'll be honest with you. I am very, very, very curious to know what would happen if we put the dirt late models on this track and made them go at it. Or better yet, I got a better idea. Hey, Joe Star, if you ever hear this, why don't you throw the Cup Series or trucks on this thing and do an Enduro? I'm curious to see what that will do. It's hard to control those things in general. Why don't you put them up for 150 laps, see who can survive the longest with those things. That'd be an amazing race. Right now, it will be the 159 there of Borden Brand. He actually is on the bubble, and he is about looks like about a 6.5 plus gap ahead of Thomas Suttles. Look for that 05 right now. He's from some cars. Oh wait a minute, what's he doing? He's trying to take on he was trying to take on one of the leaders. He was taking on old Cody Dorsey. What is he doing? What is wrong with that man? You don't just take on them. Oh wait a minute, I don't think Cody's in this one. I know Eric's right here because he's currently the 07. How did he end up in the back of the pack? He was leading this thing. He's in 23rd right now. How did he end up so far? That's I don't understand these things, man. These Enduros, they get out of hand too quickly. That's the problem with this stuff. But it's so much fun. You fans can't seem to get enough of it, apparently. So whatever works for you guys, I'll take it. Clay Atwood, the 111. We haven't seen him in Victory Lane ever on the show. He's been trying to change that for a long, long time. But for Bellamy, that 002, he was putting up a fight last time out in the Money Invitational race last night. But he just came up a little bit short and ended up faltering back a little ways or two. But boy, did he have a fight and a half, actually getting the harsh charge of the night. Oh man, oh man, oh man. How on earth are we going to do 150 laps with this damn track? I don't even know. 10 laps to go right now currently, and Chris Myers, well, he's leading the field in. I think he's just trying to stay out of trouble. So the 07 of Chris Myers there, he is a race leader. I did not stutter when I said he was a leader. I just didn't know I just didn't remember who it was, because like I said, folks, with these iRacing live timings, they're different than what they look like on the custom numbers there. And that 07 is definitely not the 48. As we go on board with him here, let's just see what his game plan is. Well, pretty smart actually. Just staying in the middle and just hang on for dear life, and hopefully you don't run into somebody. It's working so far for him. He's only got a few more laps to complete, and then we go into the main event here tonight. Right now, the bubble is getting closer to being popped, if you will. Borden Brandt, 159, is being caught up quickly by Eric Dorsey. Dorsey right now needs another full-on charge to catch him. Dorsey is coming up quick. He's coming up fast. Running through the shield, running through the spot right now. Dane Lloyd up in that third place right now, as you see old Eric Dorff trying to catch up to him. using him as a little bit of a draft partner, a little bit of a help. But that transfer spot's really the mark for where we're going to look at here right now until we get to the Enduro. 6 laps remaining here. Time is running out, and there is not a lot of time to be making any more mistakes. And right there, huge slider thrown in. Oh no! Look behind you though. There is a major wreck, a collision course thrown in. Dang, get it refired, baby. Get it back out there. There you go. He's ahead by Michael Abberry for a good run or two, so I don't think he has to worry about that too much. These guys are just all over the place. And Alexei Bergeron now, he's in trouble of getting sent out of here. He's in trouble. He's slowed down completely. Guys are catching him left and right here. If he's not careful, he could lose this one. He had an insane finish, to say the least, here when they were coming to the line at Knoxville. I was a part of that race, and I still couldn't believe it. Eric Dorsey and Thomas Suttles are going to take over that transfer spots now. Dorsey has a chance. He just needs to stay ahead. Thomas Suttles just wanting to try to keep his momentum ahead of Jacob Lassiter. They're coming close to the end right now. This is getting pretty hectic. Lassiter right now is about a whole turn length and a half away from catching Suttles, but now time is running out. We're down to the final 2 laps here in a minute, because Chris Myers is going to come out of turn forward. Pretty much just get this one about wrapped up and set it up for the 150 lap main event. And it is going to be a long one. Let's just say that right now. There we go. Time running out here. Looks like a little bit of a blockade there for old Eric. Eric's got to be careful. Lassiter can get him up pretty quickly. The white flag comes out. We're down to 3.5 seconds now. Dorsey is hanging with it. He's going to try to get that final transfer spot in. Oh, there's major wreck. There it is. It gets that hit. Gets into the wall protection. He saves it. Managing to stay out of trouble there. Oh, he moves up some spots here. Now Lassiter's in it, but he spins out as well. Suttles now intervenes. And now Borden Brand is up on his roof. He has nowhere to go. Lassiter's in trouble. He's got to hurry. He's hurrying. He's got to go. The 51 is going to be your final transfer spot. Jacob Lassiter is going to get that final spot. And Borden Brandt up on his roof. And I got to believe he's not too happy about that one. Whoa! It flips up right in front of them. They're already getting ready for the main event now, ain't they? Alright, let's go ahead and get the results in. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. This is the race results right now. As you see our top 18 here, we will then show you the top 21 who will be going in to the A main event of our evening. This will be insane, to say the least. You saw what happened there with that heats and the transfer spots. Imagine what it's going to be like when these guys are trying to go for the cold, hard cash now. That is cold, hard money on the line. But again, half of this money will go to the Autism Awareness Foundation. And hopefully we will be able to raise some awareness and raise it for a good cause. We're not going to give the full grading order on this one. We've shown everything we need to show here tonight. So you guys got a pretty good idea who is where and who is what as we get ready for the action and get settled up in and ready to go. We'll just give the old drivers lineup from our usual end of the spectrum. Matt Fletchel there on that 21. Then you'll see the 48 of Chris Myers. There is the 3 of Cody J. Harris, and then the 4J of Jace Johnstrud. Michael Abberry in that 59, or well, the no name if you will. Doesn't have a number on that thing. And then the 101 BC of Jason Boyd. There is the 28 blue ribbon of Kellen Voigt. And then you got Mitch Williams in the 55. Or excuse me, the 91, I should say. The 89 of Derek Holochak. And then Kenneth Graves in that 4J. And then number 4, I should say. Justin Holt in the 31. And then Joshua Abbey in the number 5. Clifford Bellamy Jr. in the 002. And then the 69 of Jeff Pittman. Sweet Swede Milgaard in that 15. And then Nathan Lemons in the 25. Alex A. Bergeron in the number 12. Gage Fuller in the 91. Jesse Johnsrud in the 75. Jesse Wall in the 2. Wayne Pierce in the 46. And then Brandon Minnick in that 14 machine. The 99X of Tristan Sykes, and then Justin Johnson in the 10, or the X as you will. The 36 of RL Kent, and then Dwayne Moss in the 030. Then you'll have the old 101 there of Dakota Shepard with Michael King in the 67. Clay Atwood in the 111, and then the 13 of Daniel Worthington. The 19 of Kevin Winker. The 187 of Cody Dorsey. The 82 of Jesse Christie. The 07 of Eric Dorsey. Jordan McAvoy in that 422. Dan Irvin in the 08. Thomas Suttles in the 05. The 5 of Jacob Lassiter. The 14 there of Rebecca Millett. Travis Barkley in the 33. The 41 of Charles Miller out. And then finally Chris Elliott in the 29. And oh, for crying out loud, I should just shut up and watch the race because now they're already wrecking around here. Let's get to the action. We're live here right now. Here we go. Oh, was a battle for the race leader immediately, and Mitch Williams is already battling for is already hammering it down, taking the early advantage. I don't even know what happened to Cody J. Harris. I thought he was leading this thing. I think it's because he got I think he's got a penalty on him right now. They're trying to get those cleared out as soon as possible. I think you got to be careful about those around here. Now he has the race lead. Now we have confirmation there. Chris Myers in the 07 with Cody J. Harris. And then behind him there is Jeff Pittman and Mitch Williams around him. Oh, dear. Who thought this was a good idea to have me come on in and actually call this race to begin with? You should never let a guy that's had a few beers in him and have a little bit of fun come out to call these things. That is a bad idea, to say the least, from the start. Hold on a minute. It looks like we're having a little bit of technical difficulties on our end for the stream. Hold on a minute. 3, 2, 1. Voila! There we go. Sorry about that, folks. Didn't mean for the slow down there. That little annoying glitch or two. So we need to put a title card up saying like we're going to go to an intermission real quick to get this transmission fixed up or something like that. Joanne Hudley Harris saying good luck Cody J. Harris. Crystal Clark saying good luck Wayne Pierce. We'll talk with your drivers as we go along here, but right now we're just letting them kind of get settled in and trying to avoid the carnage and the wrecks right now out of the gate. Which, yeah, easier said than done obviously around here. If you guys haven't already, go ahead and share the stream on around. Go ahead and try to race some awareness out. Oh no, looks like we've already got one stuck into the wall. You might have to get a little bit of a tow or a little situation out of that one. And you got drivers already lapping one another out of the gate here. Chris Myers and Cody J. Harris right now, the two that have passed up a few drivers early. And they're holding out pretty good, or are they? Oh! That old 33 there, Travis Barkley, did not treat him too well. Neither did the rest of the field here. This is just nuts. I don't even know. So many cars on the track, yet everybody's trying to do the same thing. Try to live and not die. That's the main thing. And it's easier said than done when you're trying to actually run a track that's as hard as it can be to begin with. And then you got masses and batches and crashes around here that are just trying to hold off on the other end of the spectrum. How does that even work? Cody J. Harrison at 3 right now, trying to get up to that 07 of Chris Myers. Myers right now having the early advantage, but again, that don't mean jack when you're around here in Enduros. You better figure out how to survive with your teammates. That's the biggest thing here in this main event. In the heats, it was just survival. Here, it's actually you got to work with your teammates to try to win and survive around. Oh, there he goes. Oh, man, that 29 got flipped upside down, up on the spin around in a corkscrew, and now Myers is in trouble. Oh, can he get back over on his lane? No, we can't. We're going to have ourselves the new leader. And I'm wondering who will be my first victim when the time comes. Well, right now I'm looking at the chat right now, and I'm trying to figure out who will be my first victim of the night. Put the old broadcaster curse to work here if I can. Let's see here. Oh, I think this would be a perfect opportunity to go and mess with the second place finish. Right now, let's go ahead and bring him in. Producers, get to work down there. I don't pay you to do this like this right now. You better get back to work and get things quickly done. Oh, you got him in? Okay, great. Hey, Matt, how the hell you doing down there, bud?
Oh, it's rough out here. Started on the pole, got spun out first corner. We're going to way back up, though.
don't you know not to go and try to run on the first lap in the pole? That is like no man's land, dead man's territory. That's not what you do around in Enduros.
That's not a good place to start.
You think? But hey, man, how you been feeling after that race you had last night going into tonight?
Oh, pretty good. I didn't honestly expect to do as good as I did last night. I've never really ran some of the big names we did last night. Had a pretty bad start, but made our way up to 6th. So.
Yeah, I was about to say, it was definitely a charge and a half there, all the way from the back of the outhouse to get almost up to that White House. So, well, nevertheless, Fletchel, it's great to have you on board here tonight, and we'll see if maybe the old 21 can try and survive the madness and carnage that comes with this track.
Oh, I'm sure. My hero, Chris Myers, will be up here shortly.
Oh, all right. We'll watch for him here, so good luck, buddy.
Thanks.
Absolutely. Matt Fletchel there, having a little time to chat with us here, too. We're going to go ahead and try to bring in some more drivers here. Cody J. Harris right now has the race lead, and I wonder if he's in the chat. What do you think, chat? Do you think it's time we give him the old broadcaster curse? No? Maybe so? I don't know. Well, apparently he knows my rules or knows how I play around here. He seems to be hiding from us. That's all right. I don't blame him. I would be too if I was him, to be honest with you. Well, right now it looks like he's actually might not have been able to escape it anyway because he's stuck on the wall protection. And well, I guess it might have. Well, wait a minute. Matt Fletchel took the race lead. You sure? I just brought him in though, so that shouldn't mean he was really out of this one. He's leading it? Alright. Somebody go get me the Infinity Stones because apparently something's not right here. I blame Fletchel for all this. And as I say that, Kenneth Graves takes the lead over. I don't think he realizes it though. He just sent Dane Lloyd. The poor bastard just got sent out of here and sent off across the room. Kenneth Graves is a race leader though. He has the lead. I'm getting word, hold on a minute, Trent Henson is saying, oh, Michael Attenberry II needs that curse. Ooh, you saying he needs the curse, does he? Well, my friend, where is he hiding at? Is he with us right now? Because I will give him the curse. No, he is hiding. He is legit hiding from us, I think. He's not wanting to come in. I think, Trent, this is what happens when I let you in the show. You literally will scare off any driver and anyone and with just your looks alone. So that probably is why they won't come in. Joanne Hurley Harris saying go see money. Cody J. Harris. Well, he's hanging in there, but he's definitely got a little bit of work to do after that little mistake he had there as I took into a 3-4 wide 5 wide salute there out of that turn. The fact they even held that thing to begin with is just amazing to me. Alright, well, I am getting to the point where we need to bring in some fresh meat, or I'm going to go insane. So here we go. I'm going to bring in my fresh meat, and I'm not going to get my voodoo dolls out on you, Dane Lloyd. I will leave you alone this time, but, you know, I wasn't going to not annoy you. You knew that.
Yeah, I don't need them voodoo dolls.
It's not my fault I have the broadcaster curse, and I swear I've been trying to deliver the power of the Lord's speech, the Lord of speed himself, but apparently nobody ever reads the damn Bible when they're supposed to.
I know that's right.
So I gotta ask you, Lloyd, right now currently up in the top 13 here, and you're not too far off of the gap with Joshua Abbey, but Abbey right now and them, and actually Sweet Melgard taking over the race leads here. What's been the big thing you guys have been fighting off with?
Man, we're just riding it out for now, and then we'll see how it shakes out later on, and then we'll just start blocking for them. But you say Sweet's got the lead right now?
Let me go back and
Josh?
Let me go look back real quick. Well, Joshua Abbey has taken the lead over. It kept switching around on me quite a bit. That's just what happens with iRacing live timing.
Right. Yeah, man, just trying to hang on here, see what can happen.
Yeah, you want to know where Joshua
We'll
Abbey
get
is
halfway
at?
And no, he's my teammate.
Oh, okay.
They're both up there. We're good.
Yeah, I'm about to say Sweet's somewhere around there. He's about 7 seconds back there.
Cool, man.
All right, Dane. Well, nevertheless, great to have you on board and great to have you on the talk show here. So we'll let you get back down to business and see what you got down there.
Thank you, Chris.
Absolutely. Dane Lloyd here, taking the old time to talk with us here right now. As we are currently still having the old fun and old times around here, we're still going to bring in some more drivers here. I was trying to find this cat right here, Michael Adberry, but Trent Henson could not help me out here. He did not know where he was at, so apparently he scared him off from Discord, and he will not talk with me. Sweet Milgar threw a slider at Adberry, so maybe he's been listening to me on my curse. I don't know. Maybe it's time we bring him in, because I know Yvonne Milgar will annoy me if I don't. So, Mr. Swede, how are you, sir?
I'm doing all right now.
All right. Hey, I know the number 15 old Make-A-Wish machine is still riding high and firing on all cylinders. How's things been for you here?
Been fairly smooth. I got in the lead a little way too early for this kind of race, and they got me turned around. I think I'm still in the top 5, 3rd place, I think.
I think so, but I don't know what happened behind you, but I don't know if Chad saw it too, but a car just really dropped from the sky like a bomb there. That was funny. I don't know if you can see in the chat on the background there, but like it just came straight down and it literally just flipped right down at you. It was amazing. They're trying to drop bombs on you in this race, man. What the hell's wrong with these people?
And they are out for me. I don't know.
That's your own damn fault. You're the one that keeps winning these things.
I've had some pretty good luck, man. I'm just lucky to be on a really good team. DTJ, we work so good together in these kind of races and help each other out. One of us is going to win this thing. I don't know who it's going to be. Doesn't really matter. As long as we bring it home.
I was about to say, wasn't I an honorary mentor helper there when you were running with the Milgard camp there at Knoxville and then helped you get to victory lane? So I think I might know a thing or two helping you out.
That's right. You sure were.
All right, sweet. Well, it's great to have you back on board and great to see you after the show from last night. Hopefully everything goes well here tonight.
All right, man. Take it easy.
Absolutely. Sweet Milgard in the old 15 right now, dealing with the added competition and craziness that goes with this race right now currently. Well, let's go ahead and bring it down, talk with some other drivers here. We're going to go back to the Savage Boys here and have another word here with the Dorsey campus. Eric Dorsey in that 07 you see on screen. Eric, coming off the rap battle and war you had last night, what was the big change you made into that car tonight?
Man, the track is way better. It's racy. It's 2-lane. You can go anywhere you want. And I don't know, man. That's just about the base of it, really.
Now, you say you go anywhere you want, but I don't think you want to go anywhere you want. Oh, by the way, I'm not going to spoil anything, but I think Clifford Bellamy is actually leading it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was right in front of you, but you didn't hear that from me.
Oh, okay, yeah. Ooh.
And it looks like Bergeron heard you and was like, screw you, I'm taking you out.
He knew I was on here with you, dude. He knew it. He's a regular.
That's Bergeron, though, for you. He's a world champion who comes to his racing for the license, but apparently he has no problem taking other drivers out when he feels like it in other events.
Oh, he's good, man. He's good. I look forward to being in his class one day.
I look forward to getting anywhere near an A class to begin with. I'm still stuck in that B class BS nonsense.
Oh. Well, you need to get hooked up with us, man. I'll give you a few setups, man, that'll get you going.
I might be in cahoots to talk with you a little later. Well, you know how to get a hold of me, so.
All right, bud.
All right, Eric. Well, it's great to have
give
you
me
back
some
on
luck,
board.
brother.
Well, I didn't get my voodoo dolls out, so be happy I gave you that.
I hear you.
All
we'll take it.
Yep, take it easy down there, buddy.
All right, Bulldog.
Eric Dorsey in the 07 right now, trying to survive the car and survive my my voodoo curse, as I always put onto these drivers. That's what they get for not trying to follow the great lords of speed's Bible. Oh no! And that right there is what you call a beer slug and a half for Mr. Justin Johnson. Which now brings me to my next conclusion, that every time I'm about to bring somebody in, guess what happens?
What? They say a bad word.
They say a bad word. I mean, what the hell do you expect out of me? I already put in the chat, like, this is not for the faint of heart. It's got to be rated 18 to plus.
Oh, it does, man. This is insane, dude.
I mean, you guys ain't nothing but a bunch of beer drinking, five flying maniacs, and we love it on the show. Apparently, the fans love it, so they'll take it.
Oh yeah, man. Who doesn't like to drink beer?
Who doesn't like to drink beer and apparently send cars flying to the upper room?
Yeah, think of it this way. I'm like the Stone Cold Steve Austin of dirt track racing on iRacing. How about that?
That's
what I do.
Beyond what I would even comprehend. I would have called you more like the Sandman of iRacing with the dirt stocks in this case.
No, I drink beer and I'm not even going to say it, the rest of it, but.
Yeah, be my guest if you want. I'm not going to fault you for it. That's it. Like I said.
We drink beer and tear shit up. That's what we do.
There you go. Yeah, I don't really give a damn if you say shit or hell or fuck or whatever, so it's all good. But just don't overdo it. That's all I tell people.
So how things going on your end, man?
Well, so far we've been doing pretty good. We've been just kind of watching the show, watching this race here as it goes, and obviously being the mad scientist right now, the drivers have been keeping your eye on you, and obviously the chat's been calling out for people to talk to, but apparently some folks have been hearing about my old broadcaster curse, so they're afraid of my voodoo dolls I have around here.
Oh, yeah. I'm not even going to lie. When I heard you pull me in and I looked at what position I was in, I was like, well, this is the end of that.
At the end of the day, I don't do it out of spite to anybody. It's all in love and good culture. Plus, honestly, the charities seem to love it sometimes, so what do I know?
Yep, like I said, I've said it once, I'll say it again, man. They're the real winners, not us.
Yeah,
We're just out here to have a good time.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about. You guys are the real winners because you're drinking beer, you're driving a race car that you can't get killed in or crashed in, and you're just crashing the shit out of everybody. That's the best time in the world.
I beg to differ, man. Y'all keep watching these. One of these days, y'all are going to see me get drunk and fall out of this damn rig.
I can believe it myself. Alright, well, Johnson, as usual, thanks for tuning on in, man. Thanks for giving us a chance to get something broadcasted in here tonight.
Aye, no problem, man. Y'all keep up the good work, boss.
Alright, take it easy down there, baby.
You too, bud.
Justin Johnson, ladies and gentlemen, in the old 10, the X machine right now. To be honest with you guys, he's really kind of the whole reason we're even doing this here tonight, so. Well, surprisingly, old Bergeron's currently up in that fifth spot right now with the whole field around. He just took the 187 of Cody Dorsey to the upper room once more. He spun him. Now that is not what a world champion is supposed to do, I believe. So that brings me to my next conclusion. I think it's time to initiate a little talk or two with the 187 of Cody Dorsey. And Cody, obviously a little bit of a change of plans and designs when it comes to running from what you were doing last night to tonight, ain't it? Quick, somebody pull his strings. He's not talking. Cody, you got a copy, bud? Nope, looks like not. So we will put him back into the shadow realm and make sure we do not upset the balance there. I think he's just dealing with all the chaos in front of him. Digging Lassiter just end up getting spun right out of there. Chris Myers there in the 48 right now. He's starting to survive and move back up in a position. He's starting to get something going in the old 07. Which now brings me to my next conclusion. It is time to bring him into the show. I believe we've had a little bit of love here for him tonight. So, hey Myers, how you doing down there, bud?
Oh, loving it. How y'all doing?
Well, you know, we're just doing our usual, calling a race, bullshitting about it, and drinking beer.
Yes, sir.
So, that was an obstacle course to avoid.
I'm telling you.
You should have tried to swerve it. That would have been amazing. Try to just literally get it swerved through, and then all of a sudden you pull a Lightning McQueen on their asses and just fly through the air, and then just stick your tongue out and give the ladies what's good.
Oh, I'm sure my tongue is out. Good thing I don't have a camera on me.
I mean, tongue may be out, but I mean, you're not flashing any girls down in the crowd though when you were going off that jump. So at least that's the good news.
That's it. Oh, we just had a caution.
Wait, what?
Just
A caution and a freaking
a
Enduro.
caution.
What? Who the hell calls a caution in a
Tristan.
race, an Enduro?
Tristan hit the wrong button.
God, oh my goodness. Wait,
Whoops.
how the hell are you guys going to get this cleared up?
I have no clue.
Alright, my best wishes to you, man. I'm going to talk to you later, alright?
Yes, sir. We'll see ya.
Ladies and gentlemen, Chris Myers in the old 07, taking the time to chat with us here, and I think they're just going to let him run. Well, that's probably a smart move on their end, to be honest with you, but I wonder whose bright idea, why smart ass idea was it to pull a caution of all things. Clifford, was it your idea to pull a caution on him?
Dang sure wasn't my idea. I'm trying to actually pull out one of these races.
I was about to say, I don't think I've ever seen you in victory lane, much less on this show to begin with, so might not be a bad idea to start tonight.
Thank goodness I got my Coach Thorne up in the spotter stand for me.
Coach spotter right now currently, meanwhile you're also driving through the dang truck right there in that on the pace truck. What the hell's wrong with you?
I'm telling you, I gotta give him a little razzle dazzle. I was just trying to rattle his cage.
You're trying to rattle his cage of all things.
Yes, sir.
Oh man, I gotta ask Clifford. You've been fighting hard on the show here and really working your way through things. What's been the big change that you've had to make here with these Enduros to try to survive, or has it just been mainly working with your team more?
Well, to be honest with you, I don't have a team at the moment except for me and Thorn.
Yeah, he got
kinda-
eliminated.
Yeah, I got stuck on the fence. With DTJ, they've won all these races, it seems like, so I'm trying to put a stop to that, win a little bit of bounty money. And it seems like with them, if you ain't in their Discord, you ain't teammates. And even if you are, they'll still take you out, so...
Yeah, that seems like about right.
So just, might as well just have a bounty on everyone.
Well, I mean, isn't that the whole point of an Enduro, though? You're not supposed to have teammates to begin with. You're supposed to take each other to the limit.
I'm telling you, but daggum, they got half of Texas in there with them, so if that's what it takes to win. I go.
I guess so. Well, sooner or later. What are you
Smart
doing?
DTJ.
We're under caution. What are you doing? Don't spit them out like that. Well, nevertheless, Clifford, I'll let you get back down to business to try to avoid this mess.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right. We're going to get him back in there before he has a heart attack down there. Well, real quick, let's go ahead. Since Thorn's in the comments section right now, let's go ahead and bring him in. Hey, Thorn, how you doing down there, bud?
I'm doing good.
Hey, how's things been holding up on your end after the unfortunate incident in your heat there?
Yeah, it was going good, and then as Bristol goes in a derby, I guess, I got spun around, and then I never got back going, and then eventually I was in 20th or so, and then I got caught in the fence after a car shot up the track, and that shot my chances. So I'm not where I want to be, but at least I'm helping Cliff,
Yeah, I was about to say Clifford might need it right about now, especially with the field that's about ready to hunt him down with the green flag flying back out on whatever the hell that thought was calling for a caution, but seriously,
Yeah, I think that was a
to call a caution of all things on an Enduro.
I think it was a misclick on somebody's part, but it's working out so far.
I mean, unless somebody's missing a limb down there, or literally the car is really tore up so bad that you do not want to drive into them, for crying out loud, you never call a caution in Enduros.
Well, I seen a car fly all the way in at least row G earlier, and they didn't throw it for that, so I can't fathom what this one would be for.
That's all right. They got the spec stairs in the fans right now. What's the good thing about them is they are tough sons of guns. They can literally just grab that car as it comes right over their heads and just basically take it away like they're literally at a rock concert.
Well, that's right. I'm pretty sure I've seen one cheering after he pulled the tire off.
What would that be? A striptease, or would that be a stripping of the car?
Oh, that's a souvenir.
Oh. Yeah. Well, souvenir's gonna end up getting tore apart by the time they're done and over with that thing. But hey, what do I know? So.
For sure.
All right. Well, Thorne, we do appreciate your time to talk with us here, man. And it was great to see you last night battling with those guys and fighting hard. Hopefully, we'll see you very soon.
Yes, sir.
All right. Clifford Bellamy will get his partner back in crime. Try and see if he can survive around here, and hopefully he will. Got a lot of drivers still on the track we haven't talked to yet, haven't even mentioned yet. Some of them I'm trying to block, some of them I'm trying to defend off. We're trying to find some folks in here we haven't heard from yet or talked with. But not having too much luck down there. There's a lot of guys and gals that not sure who's who and who's where. That's kind of the hard part around here. Uh-oh. Well, I think I can figure out one, though. That'd be the old 75J here of Jesse Johnsrud. Jesse, how's things going down there for you, bud?
It's a little crazy.
I was about to say, you're moving down the top 4 area, right? So it must be doing something right.
Yeah, just trying to miss all the mayhem.
yeah, that's probably the best way to do it. But going in from here, what was the key strategy with you and your team tonight? Did you have any real big plans, or were you just trying to figure out a way to survive?
Essentially just figuring out a way to survive. If one of us, pretty much, if a couple on the team got way down, they're going to try and protect me, but it hasn't worked out so far. So hopefully we can stay up front here.
Well, so far it seems to be working out okay. As I say that, I think someone brought out my voodoo dolls and almost trying to give you a broadcaster curse there, so my apologies.
No, it's all good.
You gotta blame the producers for that. They always do it around here, bro. All
Yeah.
right. Well, we'll get you back in before I get you in trouble here. So great to have you on board, Jesse, and thanks for taking the time to talk with us.
Yep. Thank you.
Jesse Johnson right there in that 75J. And Clifford Bellamy still somehow leading it in. Michael Abberry still avoiding me in the Discord. I think he knows that old broadcaster curse is right there with him, and he doesn't want nothing to do with it. There's a few drivers we haven't heard from yet, and I think it's time to bring him in. You might want to watch your end of the spectrum here, guys. This might be a little chaotic here. I might hear a few cuss words or two. But Mr. Dan Irvin from all the way from down under in the 08. How you doing, buddy?
Good, buddy. How are you, man?
I'm hanging in there. How's things down in Australia there?
It's a bit cold today, bud. Raining, but I'm inside enjoying this.
Well, I mean, I know a few other places that are raining right about now. Where meanwhile here in my home state of Iowa, it's hotter than hell. It's hotter than hell out there. It's slicker and shit out on the track. It looks like. How's things been?
Yeah, it hasn't been too bad at the start. It's just starting to slick off now. We're at lap 60 now, so it's starting to slick off a little bit. Cars are everywhere at the moment. Oh shit!
I'm about to say I don't remember one time in my life that you guys ever had a track that did not go 100% on, destroyed and just completely tore up, and then till tonight.
That man. Oh, here we go.
Yep.
Oh, we're in the washing machine. Here we go.
Get
out of there.
Well, wash it around a little
there
bit, then you get a nice spiffy, get it a little cleaned up, and there you go.
There we go. Now we're away, mate. Oh, put another punt up there. Look at here we go.
Until you get punted.
Oh.
You got punted so hard. I thought that was Randy Orton for a minute.
Man, I think every time I get interviewed, I think I always end up on me lid or something, bud.
Well, that's why I usually try not to bring too many people in at the wrong times, because generally that's when the voodoo dolls come out and my broadcaster curse gets put to work. So.
That's it, mate. You got to mix it up a bit, don't you?
I have, but seems like everyone's either had luck or they've had bad luck. Like, I can't figure it out. Like, you go back and watch it. Some of these guys actually were doing good when I brought them in. I'm like, what?
Yeah, exactly, man. You put the pressure on, and all of a sudden everyone makes mistakes, and then you're on your lid. You're 3 laps down.
I'm looking for results, not excuses there, Mr. Irvin.
No excuses here, mate.
I know you ain't. Well, right now, 34 spots up. You still got a pretty good chance to fight your way to the end, man. So I'll let you get down.
Yeah,
to
man. I'm
business.
just gotta try and keep out of trouble, mate. That's the biggest one.
Ooh, nice save there. I'll give you that. All right, bud. Well, have fun down there, and thanks for taking time to chat with us.
Thank you, mate. Thanks for the chat, dude.
Absolutely. Dan Irvin there in the old 08, and for all the way from our friends from down under in Australia. Yes. We got a lot of guys from all across the world, across the states, across the countries. And right now, codes are flying, the cars are flying, oh no. And Justin Johnson, for the first time tonight, I don't know how on God's green earth he's got it, but right now we have ourselves, for the first time, the new leader. And as I say that, Sweet tried to take him for out, but he got blocked. I've never seen someone literally just go right in and get taken out on his own because he was trying to block. Oh, Sweet, you need a new game plan, dude. That one sucks. He just got taken out of here. Oh, man. I don't even know how the hell these guys can even hold on to these things much to survive like that. That's amazing to me. Well, we heard earlier about the old Chris Elliott situation. Well, right now, currently, I thought he was in with our show here tonight, but I'm not seeing him. Oh, there he is. Hold on a minute. There he comes now. He was hiding from me, the old 29. Well, I'll tell you what there, Elliott. You can't hide from me forever. So let me get you in real quick and see what kind of damage I can pull off. How you doing, Elliott?
Oh, I'm doing all right. How are you?
Well, I'm doing okay, and so far you've already avoided a few wrecks there, so apparently my producers haven't got my voodoo dolls out yet to mess with you a little
Oh, Justin was just talking about that.
Was he telling everybody in the chat, like, to watch out for me? I've got my voodoo dolls ready to go?
No, when you threw Dan back in his chat group, he was talking about how every time somebody pops into an interview, they get wrecked.
I was about to say, it seems like it's been happening all the time, but no, tonight actually there's been like 3/4 of them haven't even gotten wrecked when I talked to them. Like they managed to avoid it. Not in your case. Now it's going to be 1/2 of it. But hey, at least you saved it.
Maybe. Here we go.
You saved it. You're all right. You're all right.
Yeah, not bad. Started almost dead last, running 15th. This track's just tough.
Is that whole point of an enduro, though? Is that a tough track?
Oh yeah, yeah. It's makes it a little harder when there's two big teams out here with LSR and DTJ, and they're protecting their own.
I'll definitely agree to that right now.
Makes it tough being a solo.
Definitely there. I'll say this though right now, if there ever comes a day and a chance, I would love to see 30 of you guys try to take on the Chili Bowl if that's even possible. Just what do you think? 30 cars on the Chili Bowl. Fans, what do you think? Does that sound stupid, or does that sound like literally it's going to be a mayhem, excitement-filled race?
We'll talk to Justin on that deal. I'll have to throw that one together for him.
I don't know. I have this weird feeling if you put like 25 or 30 cars at Chili Bowl, you'll have literally cars trying to survive and trying to move around the field. But if you do a standing start, literally anybody and everybody would try to survive like it's a banger style race on a really tight surface. Like that to me just sounds brilliant.
Well, as long as we can avoid throwing yellow flags in a derby.
I've said my piece on that already. I am keeping my big fat mouth shut on that. While you're over here trying to wall ride like Herbie Fully Load over here, Dan decided he heard my little call earlier. He's like, oh, I'll change that little discretion. I'll make sure I wreck him.
Yeah. They were all gunning for me on that heat race, so it's I got some payback coming for them.
Oh, well, you better get to work down there because right now the old man Dane Lloyd just gave you a little bump and run.
That's normal. That's normal.
All right, Chris. Well, we're gonna bring you back into the show here and get you taken care of here. Thanks for taking time to talk with us, though, bud.
Yep. Thanks for the broadcast. Have a good night.
You too, man. Chris Elliott in the old 29 machine right now. How many laps we got left anyway? We got halfway through this one? Well, be damned. Well, I guess we still got a long way to go then. We still got a lot of folks we can talk with here. Hard to really bring in whoever's going to come up next. It's like we're trying to figure out who's who and who's where. So I'm going to go ahead and grab in this man right here, Joshua Abbey here in the old 15. Abbey, how you doing?
Doing all right. How about yourself?
Well, I've got a beer to my left. I've got a bunch of people in my keto kind of diet right now are telling me why in the hell are you drinking beer. I got a bunch of people to my other right that are talking with us, having a little fun. And yeah, I'm having a little bit. I think I'm having a ball. What about you?
Well, I mean, we had some kind of glitch that happened earlier, so honestly, I'd be a little bit better if that didn't happen. I dropped a whole bunch when whoever put that caution out. I mean, I was running top 5 for a good while, and had some good team strategy going. And the next thing I know, I got on my lid, and it got to where I had to tow. And then when that caution came out, it jacked up our tow time, so I lost a lot of laps. So could be better.
And now here we are right now, you getting spun around, flipped around, pushed around, and right at this point, I would say this is when my producers have brought in the voodoo dolls. And yep, that is the voodoo curse for you folks.
Oh, it's all good. I got going.
All right. Well,
So,
hey,
I
at
mean,
least we got that done. How about that, folks?
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm having a blast. Don't get me wrong. I mean, we're trying to get our team, one of our teammates up here to try to win this thing. So we're working on the leaders some. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, you gotta have fun one way or another. That's the whole point of these things. So, but it's always a pleasure to have you on board here, Abby. Good to see you again, man.
Oh, absolutely. I appreciate you putting this on, especially Justin Johnson. We're having, I mean, it's all fun and charity at the end of the day. So.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We love calling these things when we can. We always try to find new ways to get some comedy in there, but admittedly, you guys make it pretty hard. So that's why I have to try to annoy you guys as much as I can, try to make it fun for me. So.
It's all good. I mean, hey, you already won. I don't even have beer in my hands, so you already won up on me. So you're good.
All right, fair enough. There. Take it easy down there, Abby, and we'll talk to you later, baby.
Yes, sir. Talk to you later, man.
Well, I probably should get it back in before he starts doing a breakdance on us, folks. That right there is what we call the old broadcaster curse, and it is legit. It is real. So for those at home that are saying, no, it's not real, no, I was just making it up, there's your results, and there is your statement on that. Your legacy is invalid, and your point is very invalid, and Jesse Wall, well, living up to his nickname, he just got stuck in the damn wall. That whole car is stuck in the wall. Well, that's not going to help him out much. Right now, Justin Johnson's still leading it, but he's not exactly ran away from second place here. Michael Adberry has caught up to him, and he's coming quick. Yvonne Melgard. Well, I was about to say work that magic suite, Melgard, but magic suite, but no, Yvonne, this is not the place to work the magic in. This is where you just try to survive. Adberry going to work here. Chris Myers there in that 007 machine. Myers going up, eye outside, trying to stay in line. Adberry sees an opening. Justin Johnson kind of giving him a little bit of a chance here. Kind of actually performed a little bit of a race. Adberry trying to jam it in. I think he was trying to wall bang the track. It might have worked on NASCAR Heat. It doesn't work around here, dude. Well, I have to open my big fat mouth. Apparently it does work. He's got it going. He's got something here. Is he going to try to take Johnson out? Here they come. Turn 3 into 4. This is your battle for the race lead between Justin Johnson and that X machine. You see the number 10 and then the one right behind him. Yeah, Clifford Bellamy blocks side by side. New leader. Adberry takes it over. Oh, and they're just smacking each other around even more. I think Adberry might have found something down there. The question is he actually going to survive? That is going to be the big thing. Yvonne Melgard's so true. I'm sorry. I got to call it as I see it, but right now, yeah, this is definitely not the track you want to try to work any kind of magic on unless you're literally trying to just hope and pray for a survival. All right, let's go ahead and bring this man in right now. Kenneth 4G, that is Kenneth Graves in the 4. Hey, Kenneth, how's things been down there for you, bud?
Oh, it's been pretty wild. Started out pretty good, but it's turned pretty bad towards the end.
About to say turning pretty bad, meaning you just got turned around there by old sweet Belgard. So I guess that's the magic that Yvonne was thinking about.
Yeah. Yes. A few rollovers kind of set me back a little bit.
Yeah, you think? Well, hey, I don't know if you know, but your Michael Adberry is right behind you. He's the race leader.
Yeah, but he's on the same team I'm on, so.
Oh, okay. So you're not gonna play that card. Okay, I see how it is.
Actually, our team's running 1 and 2 right now, so that's the main goal right now, is to protect them.
I would have still had a little fun with him and just messed with him. Oh, looks like someone did that job for me anyway. You know, I can't. Go ahead.
I said we're not sure if it's Adberry or his wife driving it.
Well, I'm about to say, he's not in the Discord, so I'm presuming it's his wife. Probably drives a little bit better than he does.
Yeah, that explains why it's up front.
Ouch. Well, I mean, isn't the wife supposed to be up front, and that's the whole point of a marriage?
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, my God, man. We're killing me over here, Smalls. All right, Kenneth, we better get you back in the chat before we get us both in trouble around here.
I stay in trouble.
All right, fair enough. Thanks again for taking time to talk with us here, buddy.
Yes, sir.
Kenneth Graves, the old Ford machine. Oh, class act he is, but at the same time, he is one guy that just likes to mess around and have a good time out there. Matt Fletchel right now moving up into the second place spot here. As you see Joshua Abbey, we talked to him a minute ago here in the old 5. Trying to stay with it, trying to stay in his run or two. Quite a few other drivers here tonight with us. We're going to go ahead now bring it down to Michael King here in the 67. And Michael, I mean, I think this would be perfect for you. You're not, instead of having to try to race clean, you can just basically do whatever the hell you want.
As usual.
Oh, what are you taking out Joey McAvoy for? I know he won one. You didn't have to take him out like that, though.
That's funny. I was actually going for Mike.
No, Adberry?
Go ahead.
You want me to know? You want me to tell you where he's at?
Yeah.
He is currently behind you in turn 4, coming down the front straightaway. But you didn't hear that from me. He's coming. Here he comes. Oh, you missed it. How do you miss that?
See, there's that part of that. Grab the wrong gear, boy. This thing will whip around you in the corner.
Well, I'll say that much. That's kind of the beauty of those dirt stocks, though. They're a lot of fun for that.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
A lot easier to control than those damn late models, so. By the way, I'm still waiting to see you guys in a late model race on an Enduro or just in general another late model here in Bristol. That would be interesting.
That would be. That would be. I know they tried a derby and it was kind of glitchy.
They tried a derby.
Yeah, but it was kind of glitchy on the.
I can see that though.
But it'd be fun to do a full race here with those.
I'll say, well, might want to get in touch with the boys here and see if maybe we can get something figured out. I would love to broadcast here or even race myself a little bit.
Sure. Yeah, we need to get you out here racing.
Yeah, you guys say that now, but the last time I tried one of these things, I ended up actually helping the guy get to victory lane by like literally a tenth of a second just because Alex Bergeron lost it. Oh, and your boy Adberry just got spun around there out of turn 2 there, so I think you're okay.
Perfect. We're trying to get a few guys some laps back. Some of us, it's kind of a lost cause.
About to say with that lost cause being what happened on that caution thing there, I don't even know what happened there.
Yeah, we had one of our guys. He got a 5-minute pit on that.
Yikes!
You know.
No, thank you.
Yeah, not much you can do there, but wait.
Absolutely there. Well, Mike, it's great to have you back on board, man. And great to talk with you. Hopefully everything's going okay for you.
Absolutely, thank you. Appreciate that.
Absolutely. Old Mike King there in the 67 taking the time to talk with us here. Yvonne, I don't disagree with what you say. I honestly am not a huge fan of these Enduros, but they are fun to try to call and try to figure out, and honestly I think the guys have too much fun having us come in and talk. So I always look at it this way. Sometimes it's not a matter of what I like and what I don't like. Sometimes you just gotta pull the reins back and just say to hell with it. Get out the beer and have some fun. And just literally get the popcorn out and see what happens, especially when you got Dale and Worthington around here.
Yeah. Man, you guys are bad luck every time I get drunk in this thing.
I'm sorry. I thought the broadcasters got rid of the voodoo dolls. Apparently not. They said that it was still laying around somewhere here. Apparently I didn't realize it was literally right there and then.
Yeah. I'm here to have fun.
Ain't that the whole point of these things?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I guess somebody told me the whole point of these things was to drink beer as much as you could, but then again, I don't know what's going on anymore.
Hey, I can't do that. I can't do much of that on a Sunday when you got to work next day.
Oh, trust me, I gotta work too, man, but I'm still drinking a few beers right now. Gotta enjoy yourself somehow.
Definitely.
Well, right now, currently, as you try to work through the obstacle course, how's things been holding up, and do you think you have time to get 2 laps back in this case?
We're gonna try, man. It's just this track's so hard. Once you get wrecked, you know, you just get like a pinball. So we're gonna try. Stay out of trouble.
Try as you might, survive to the end. Nevertheless, Daniel, great to see you back on board, buddy.
Thanks. Have a good one.
Absolutely. Daniel Worthington there, the man, a few words, but he's doing his talking on the track. And now look at this. Matt Fletchel once again takes over the race lead here from Michael Adberry. So there you go there, my friend Trent. You got your wish. Yvonne saying try wine. What? Yvonne, I have tried wine actually, and it's not that bad. I actually like it. The only problem is I just can't drink much of it. I'll give the females credit where credit's due. They can drink wine like nobody's issue. It's like if you have a fine summer wine, that would be fine anytime. It's like if I had a girlfriend or my ex at the time, man, she'd just be drinking the shit out of that stuff. She has a lot of that. She loves that stuff, man. I don't get it. But you know, if you like it, you love it. I think it's okay to put it nicely. That's just me, so. Well, right now we're trying to figure out some more drivers to talk to, and who else we have left off on the list right now. Dwayne Moss. I don't know who we got here. Wait, who's Dwayne Moss? Help me out here, producers. Wait a minute, you got him on the call? No, you don't. He's literally in crash territory. He's not on the chat. Well, the hell with it. Let's bring him in anyway. See if he's doing all right. Dwayne, you got a copy, my friend? Dwayne, you got a copy, sir? Nope. Somebody get his strings pulled. He's not talking. All right. Well, so much for that idea. Try to get it. Well, the thing is with these drivings, well, folks, we do try to get everybody in. So I do apologize in advance when I can't get everyone in the chat from a race. There are just so many people though to talk to, and there's so many people to work with. And I do remember earlier, folks saying that there was a driver that folks wanted to hear from and have a talk with. So I'm going to bring him in right now here. This is Mr. Wayne Pierce in the old number 46 machine. And Wayne, right now you're currently you're stuck at pit road. What the hell's going on down there, bud?
It's complicated. How's that?
Define complicated, because right now I don't know how much more complicated you can get than calling a caution in an enduro.
Yeah. I think that was a slip of the hands by one of the guys, but we take advantage of everything we can get.
Somebody stop telling them to stop eating Butterfingers and actually make sure that they have the gloves on when they mess around with the controls.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, I got to ask you though, man. You've been part of these for quite a while. And it seems like you enjoy quite a bit of it. What's that one main thing that you kind of find that's been the easiest and the hardest thing to kind of work around with these kind of tracks and these kind of races?
Well, the easiest for me, I guess the main goal I'm doing these is because of the cause. I like the way that Lone Star, they do this, and their reasoning behind it, to me, is everything. And every reason they had is everything I'm behind. So, that just makes everything else easier for me.
I definitely agree with that there.
But besides the racing, I love a large field, and I'm not one of the fastest cars, but I will say that I try to be consistent and pretty smart about driving. I like testing it.
Well, I would say right now, with everything you've done right now and how things are playing out, I'd say you're doing a pretty good job of that. We got you finally back on the screen here after being in pit road for a little bit. Currently you have in the top 20, so in fact you got 40 cars in the field. I would say that's kind of a win in its own right just to survive that much.
Oh, it's a win just to make the features. You got to qualify for it.
Yeah, I was about to say, I did like that aspect of the heats where actually there was only 21 spots you could get in. That was actually, I thought, a brilliant strategy.
Yeah, it was. But I just think everybody, Justin Johnson, he's an amazing guy. I like the way the Lone Star and DTJ. They're awesome fellows. They're great competitors, and we love running against them.
Love running against them and love taking out a few of them when you get them. So,
yes,
Wayne,
sir.
It's great to have you on board here, man, and great to hear from you. Good luck in the rest of your season here, bro.
Appreciate you, sir. Thank you.
Absolutely. Wayne Pierce, the old 46 right now, and laps are winding down. I believe we're down to literally only 30 laps to go, so I don't know. I might actually be in bed by a decent time. I thought we were going to have a long night ahead of us, so nope, I guess not. Well, I guess I owe my friend about $50 and a drink or two for that one. They were even I'll tell you one thing though, we're going to bring in another driver here from that DTJ camp, and that's the old Tristan Sykes camp here in the 99X. Hey Tristan, how you doing down there, buddy?
Pretty good, man, pretty good.
Awesome. Hey, I'll say this right now, despite the fact you're playing Bulldozer right now, currently a pretty good little ride on that machine. What's up with the design of it?
My buddy Michael Atterbury made it for me, man. I got into this about a month ago. I used to race dirt track in real life, and this is a lot cheaper.
Well, I was about to say, actually, let me ask you this real quick. What series did you run first? That's my first question.
I used to run USRA, IMCA modifieds and stuff like that, so I've done that. I've been racing since I was 11 years old, man.
Oh, that is awesome.
Yeah, so, my dad's been doing it for 30 years, and he got me into it, and then I had a bunch of buddies down here from Eunice, and they did this, and they hooked me up with all the LSR guys.
So, I'm going to ask you something real quick that probably everybody and their mother asks, anyone that's actually racing any car. How much realism is in these cars and in these tracks to what you guys do in real life?
Man, if I'm being honest, there's a lot of it you can take over to real life, and then there's a lot of it that's not like real life.
The obvious one would be you're not trying to drive an Enduro and do these kind of crazy things.
Yeah, only when somebody pisses you off.
You had to go there. I knew it was coming.
Yeah, but other than just feeling the car and everything, man, I'm sitting in a computer chair right now, so it's a lot different.
I was about to say you should get a sim rig built up. It's only like $200 just to get some plywood, some wood.
Oh yeah. When that stimmy hits, man, I'll call you about it.
Don't call me. I'm calling my brother up on that one. He knows how to build those things. So, Sean Shriver, if you listen to this, I'll talk to you later about that when the time comes, buddy.
Gotcha.
All right, well, Tristan Sykes, great to have you on board. Thanks for taking time with us here, man. We're going to go ahead and get the rundown of the top 10, and then we're going to hopefully finish this one out, maybe bring a few more drivers in and call it a night.
I appreciate it, buddy.
Absolutely. Thanks for your time, bud. 99 there, Tristan Sykes taking the time to talk with us here. So, Yvonne, you want a top 10 rundown? I'll give you the top 10 rundowns. So right now your rundown is simple. Matt Fletchell, who's up on his roof, number 1 right now in the race lead, but not for long. Mitch Williams in the 91 just takes the race lead over, so now he will take over position. Clifford Bellamy falling right behind by about a second and a half there. Matt finally back on his roof, so he'll be back in third. Fourth is Chris Myers in the 07. Daniel Worthington, though, going to challenge him up for that 4th spot. Sweet Melgard, your boy, I would presume, that you wanted to hear, is in 6th right now. He's fighting away, still shipping at it. The man from down under, Dan Irvine, and the old Matco Tools in 08 is still in the hunt. Justin Johnson, that 10 right now, is in the 8th spot here. He's fighting hard, getting to work around. Jesse Wall, though, in the number 9 currently. Or excuse me, the number 2, I should say. Having to deal with the old 99X there, Tristan Sykes we just talked to a minute ago. And Eric Dorsey is your final front runner in the top 10 right now, currently in the 07. And that is your top 10 rundown as we are getting ready to call this one up and call it a night. We are down to the final 30 laps here. And to be honest with you, I'm just amazed these guys are still have not crashed and destroyed each other yet. I'm just surprised as anything. We got a lot of drivers we talked to throughout this event, throughout the show, but we're running low on folks and running low on time here, so we got to try and get some folks in as quick as we can to let them finish out. See who we have left. And you guys can tell me in the chat who you want to hear from that I haven't talked to yet. So, and no, you can't pick somebody twice. I'm going to tell you that right now. Briar Zimmerman saying, let's go Cliff, hashtag Goose Motorsports. He's still in it right now. He's not done just yet. Although he's kind of hiding from me in the chat tonight. I think he's trying to avoid the broadcaster curse. I can't say that I blame him. Well, I'll tell you one that's not going to avoid my curse, and that is the guy that, well, he's already got a win on the circuit, so he's never going to avoid my curse. That's Jordan McAvoy. Hey, how you doing, buddy?
What's going on, man?
Well, besides the fact that it looks like my voodoo dolls and all my crazy inventions I've come up with has unfortunately cost you another win here tonight. It's been all right, but I'd say you're slowed up quite a bit. I'm presuming you're trying to target somebody.
Yeah, I'm going to try to get one of these DTJ guys in victory lane here. So, figured I'm out of the running, might as well help one of my teammates out.
Not a bad idea when it comes to what's going on down there. That track's pretty tore up and beat beyond repair, so I presume that's pretty much going to help you out in the team here.
Yeah, that's the plan. Hopefully it works.
Yeah, sure. I got to ask you, McAvoy, when you got that race win in the Enduro, was there any, like, just a little bit of hate or two from the guys when you got that? Were they like, I'm going to come back after you for that one, or we're going to get it next time out there, or anything like that?
Well, yeah, I feel like there was a big target on my back when I got tagged in a post on Facebook probably Monday about Justin Johnson saying, will Jordan McAvoy go back to back? And I was like, oh man, I really so
just be thankful they didn't throw me in there. So
yeah, I know you can get down and dirty in these enduros. But that one we did that one day at Knoxville, that was pretty fun.
That was fun. That was a hell of a finish too. Bergeron getting beat out, even though he was kind of cheating by go up below the line there. That was a little below the belt.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Some guys have to cheat to win. That's not how we like to do it. So
yeah, I don't blame him. But come on, man, if you're gonna cheat, at least do it right and have a little fun doing it.
That's right. That's right.
All right, well, McAvoy, we do appreciate you taking time to talk with us here, man. It's been a great show and a great call, to say the least here. Hope you guys enjoy the show later on after everything's all done and over with.
Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Jordan McAvoy, last time's feature winner and champion. Not going to go back-to-back tonight, unfortunately, unless all of a sudden Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson showed up on my house, and literally then Haley Deegan, Dale Earnhardt Jr., and TJ Majors showed up on the show. That's the only thing I can think of that will even give him a chance to win. Jimmy Del Toro, Angelo Arquette. I'll find him to see if I can get him. Yvonne Melgard working out on Sweet and DJ teammates. Well, he's doing all right on that end, so I got to give him credit where credit's due. Well, RL Kent in the old 36 right now is currently a little turned up into a bad spot or two. We'll see if Kent is with us here, and unfortunately I will have to say he is not in the chat, unless he's under a different name, which I'm not seeing on my end. So we'll give him a little bit of fame here and just let him see you here on the show. Final laps running down here currently. Mitch Williams blocked in, and McAvoy gets sent into UFO spin around. Oh my lord. And now the race leader, Mitch Williams, up on his roof. He's trying to get it back over. He can't get it. Holy God. Oh my God. Who the hell sent him out of here? Oh my goodness. Matt Fletchell just got sent to literally somewhere else, and Daniel Worthington now has got the race lead all of a sudden. Oh man, that might have been the flip of the night. He was literally 100 feet in the air, and somehow when he came down, he ended up in pit road. But that's the wrong pit road he wanted to be in. Oh my, oh man, you could almost sense that was coming. All right, well, we'll see who else we have here. We'll see if we can try and get some other drivers in. We're trying to hurry up, get a few more in. We're running low on time though. 20 laps remain. Looks like Justin Hull in the old 31 still having a little bit of company down there, a little bit of trouble. So why not? Let's go ahead and bring him in right now here. Justin, you got a copy, my friend?
What's up, man?
Not much. Just bringing everybody in, and well, I was trying not to give anybody the old broadcaster curse, but apparently my voodoo dolls are still alive and well here.
Part of it, man.
And now you're stuck. So yep, now that is definitely my fault. So I apologize.
No, man, it's been happening all night. It's all good.
I mean, at least you gotta be enjoying yourself. I'm presuming you're having a few beers down there at least for me.
No, not. I got to work tomorrow. I don't drink, but I usually do. But no, these races are awesome. Justin does a good job, and everything he does on these, donating money and everything, all for good causes. It's awesome.
It definitely is for sure here. Al, I gotta ask you, obviously having to get out of there and get into pit road. What's been the main challenge here that you've noticed from this enduro to the other enduros?
Just not getting killed, trying not to toes that much. That's this thing.
Well, I'll say,
Try not to go too many laps down.
Definitely there. Well, nevertheless, Justin, it's been a pleasure to have you on the show as always, and great to see you back on the enduro circuit. Hopefully, we will get more of these enduros as the year goes along, but it's always been a pleasure to call these with you guys.
Yes, sir. Y'all do a good job.
Thank you. Appreciate the support. Ladies and gentlemen, Justin Holt in the old 31 machine right now, currently trying to survive and not die off of crazy madness and all that. Daniel Worthington right now with the race lead by a good margin to Matt Fletchell. Fletchell is way behind the gap. Melgar as well. He's in third right now too. And Dan Irvin's just not giving him any breaks here. I think we're going to get time for one more driver. I don't know who it's going to be honest with you. I'm trying to see. I know we had a Brandon Minnick sighting in there earlier. I don't know where he ran off to. Well, he must be still on the track here. He's still running, so guess a better time than anything to bring him in. See how the old boy's doing. All right, he's now with me on the show, and despite the fact giving me a little bit of a heartache and a headache there in Knoxville, it's great to see you back out there, Brandon.
Hey, how we doing today?
Not much, man. Just BSing around and having some fun.
I was waiting for you to call me in here.
What do you
lonely.
Wait, yeah, you were lonely, of course. Yeah, you got the guys up there in the DTJ camp. You should have been having fun with them.
Oh yeah, I got a lap 1, I think it was. I got flipped over into the pit, so now I'm just I'm out here killing people and I'm having a blast.
Well, I was about to say, it's not Grand Theft Auto 5, folks. This is it's definitely not a simulation of that kind of stuff, so don't take this too seriously, what he said. Lord
we're
knows.
out here having fun for a good cause.
I was about to say, Lord knows we're having a few beers and having a few good times, and you, our guys, definitely are having a good time out there for this good cause. So, I gotta ask you, man, with these final laps coming away, is there anything you want to say to friends, family out there before we call it a night? Before you did?
Just wanted to thank my wife for letting me race today, and the guys at Lone Star put up with my crap here and let me have a good time with them.
For sure there, Brandon. Appreciate you coming on board here, and nothing but the best of luck, and hopefully we will redo our rematch there at Knoxville, because I still remember that 3 white salute you took to beat me out there, for crying out loud.
Oh, that was fun.
That was a good race, but just know I don't forget and I don't forgive that often. I will fight back hard when I have to, man.
Hey, I'm ready.
All right, bring it on when the time comes. Thanks for tuning on in, buddy.
Yep.
Brandon Minnick in the old 14 machine, running my number, running my stuff, and that will pretty much end our little talk session with the drivers. We're going to let the top 3 go at it here and see how this one plays out right now. Currently, Matt Fletchel not out of this one with 10 laps to go. He has a chance and a fighting chance to possibly defeat Daniel Worthington. I will say right now, though, folks, we will not be doing the photos and all that tonight. We will do that tomorrow afternoon. So if you are on our show and you like what you see here, you'll love the photos that we've come up with later on. So be sure to like and follow us up here on Facebook and catch all the action when we go live. Tomorrow night, it's going to be a doubleheader, as the Pushing Limits Racing League will be in action. They are going to be doing legit racing as well, so do not worry there. But we will be seeing a little bit of heated battles and some runs or two from our boys down in the Fast and Fun IROC series. So I think we're going to be in good hands, if you know what I mean, around here, folks. So it all goes down live tomorrow night, starting at 7 Eastern, at 7 p.m. Central, 8 Eastern. Trust me when I say it, you don't want to miss it. 8 laps remain, and to all those also that have tuned in tonight to catch this race and the Autism Awareness race here tonight, thank you again for the support. Thank you again for showing your boys, showing your fans, your family, the loved ones, the girls out here too. We got Rebecca still down here on the show, and I believe Michael Hadbury's wife might be running for him tonight, which might be the best option for him, because she seems to be running a lot better than he does. All jokes aside, Hadbury, don't come after me, man. Just gotta throw a few shades every now and then. You gotta throw the love around, brother. Gotta throw the love around. Currently, Daniel Worthington trying to survive and stay out of trouble, but apparently he keeps throwing himself in trouble. Keeps bashing away at people, and like he's got nothing left to lose. I would judge that otherwise here, but then again, I'm not the one running as hard as he is out there, so. He has the race lead, but Matt Fletchel is not done yet. Could catch him at any minute, catch him any second if he makes a mistake. Oh, he just got sandwiched in between there. Brandon Minnick just drilled him. I said a 3 white salute earlier. I was not expecting that. They're trying to block him. He's got 5 laps to go. No! Was that the death blow? Was that the death blow? Oh, my God. Justin Johnson delivers the hammer, brother. Smart shot. But he survives. 5 laps to go, and I think the guys don't want this tonight. I think at the end of the night, I think they just want to keep going. Oh, man. I don't even know how on God's green earth they are surviving whatsoever. Daniel Worthington somehow, some way, still, and I don't even know how, surviving the race, surviving the runs and the carnage that ensues and falls in pursuit. The whole field right now is currently just in a tangled web of mess and destruction. The cars right now just crashed in hard, smashed up. Worthington set back into the wall protection. He's got to get out of there. They know if he's right there, they're going to catch him. 3 laps to go. Oh, spin cycle there. Oh, he just got taken out. Oh, up on the roof. Is that time? Is he going to flip it back over? He does. Oh, man. Chris Myers tried to end it there. Matt Fletchel's 34 seconds behind. He's got to hurry. There's no way he's going to catch him, though. There's no way. I think Worthington's got him. He's certainly trying, though. Give him credit's due, but the green flag's flying out. 2 laps to go here, folks. Here we go. Will he be able to survive just a little longer? It has been a nightmare and a half. The carnage is real and the battles have been strong. And this has just been an absolute barn burner to call and fun to race, to say the least. What a night, what a long night it was, but coming out of turn 3 and 4, this night is just about to come to an end. The white flag is out. Daniel Worthington backs completely off. He doesn't want to get wrecked. They know they're trying to take him out too. They're trying. Dane Lloyd, Dane Lloyd blocks. Justin Johnson has one more opportunity. He's going to try and catch him there at turn 3 and 4. Worthington gets stopped there. Can Justin get him? No, he's not going to get him. Minnick's going to try to block him. McAvoy's going to try to do it as well. Holt's right there. No, it's not enough. He finishes. Worthington wins it. Worthington wins it. Oh, my God. He did it. He's going to take home the victory, and Fletcher was catching him quickly. Oh, man. How on earth he survived that, I don't have the foggiest idea, but he is the winner. What a night, what a finish, and that, my friends, it's what you call psychotic and a half racing if I ever saw it. And we're going to get him in right now. Let's just get down to the business, folks. We're going to get them in now and get them going. Daniel Worthington takes it home for DTJ tonight. And he now joins me real quick here in the booth real quick to get his thoughts and all that. And Daniel, you did it, man. You are the Enduro champion.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. About time I won one of these dang things.
I was about to say, we were talking about it earlier. You were fighting hard and you were trying to give it everything you had to the end. And seemed like it just kind of worked out in your favor at the end there. What was the big kicker?
Teammates. You cannot do this crap without a teammate.
Ain't that the truth? Well, nevertheless here, though, Daniel, I got to ask you, we already talked to you earlier. Who do you want to thank here, though, for this finish and this win here tonight?
I want to I want to thank my teammates, DTJ. Wasn't for them, we wouldn't be where we're at right now. I want to thank Lone Star, Justin Johnson, and that gang for doing these races. It means a lot for the stuff that they do. You guys for broadcasting, and all my sponsors. Other than that, about damn time.
About damn time indeed. Congratulations, man. You finally put her up into victory lane.
Sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, your race winner, Daniel Worthington in the old 13 machine, takes home the win, takes home the prize. Second place goes to Mr. Matt Fletchel, and bringing him in right now currently, I gotta believe he's probably not too happy about that. I think my old curse got him on the second place spot. I'll have a word with him and find out for sure here, Matt. Second place finish, I know that was definitely not what you were expecting, especially with how hard you were charging to the end there.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was had my mic muted.
Oh, it's all good.
Yeah, it was a rough one.
I mean, define rough, though. You were still fighting hard and still giving it everything you had to the end, so that must mean something.
Oh, it was definitely something. Our team worked hard. LSR is a great team to be on. These guys are amazing.
For sure there. Well, nevertheless, we did talk earlier and kind of got everything out of the way, so I'm going to ask you, man, who do you want to thank here for this finish here tonight?
Just want to thank the boys over here at LSR. They're second to none. These guys are amazing. Couldn't do it without them.
Absolutely there. Nevertheless, Matt, congratulations on second place finish. Well worth the time and effort, buddy.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, your second place finisher here tonight, Matt Fletchel there, as he takes it home in the 21 here. And I believe we have one more driver to talk with here before we call it a night. That being Mr. Mitch Williams, but I do not have Mr. Mitch Williams in the chat right now. I'll give him about a minute before we call it a night and switch off the device we have going on right now. So let's let him get the third place finish tally up on that. But nevertheless, here tonight, Daniel Worthington, your race winner, takes home the gold, takes home the win. Your final results are now coming your way. Let's go ahead and show them up on screen while we wait for Mitch, if he is going to join us, and talk real quick. Final results are in. Everybody, I think, had a good time tonight. I know you fans at home were definitely enjoying it. We had a lot of drivers coming in and coming to watch this. This was a tremendous show and it was a lot of fun to call. Thanks again for tuning in, and hope you do follow us up here on Facebook and subscribe on YouTube. We'll have the race in all of its entirety there, but it's always an honor to call for these races for you guys and call the action here when you see it up on the show. Can't do it without you folks, and can't do it any more than this. What a night, what a race, and your final spots now being shown on screen. That's going to pretty much wrap it up and take it up here. The Lone Star Racing Autism Awareness Race 150. I'm just going to call it the 150, if you will. That's what we got on the show. is now complete. But it was not complete without you fans at home for coming out, the drivers as well. So from all of us here at PTM Racing TV, thank you again for a show. Thank you again for all the support and making it memorable every time we do these things. We have 2 races coming up tomorrow night and a big race lineup coming at you. So for now, I must say farewell, be safe, God bless, take care, we love you guys, good night, once again from PTM Racing TV.